Scene on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
Lovely one to start the show with, Heaven by Troye Sivan. This is Aurie Styla. This is BBC Radio London. You are listening to me on The Scene, Monday 8 until 10. Shout out to the person that texted in as well. They were trying to be a bit sarcastic with this one. I put out there earlier on saying, how do you keep yourself warm or get yourself warm when it comes to this cold weather? I said that what I do is I think most people, a lot of people do this, especially if they're drivers and their car is frosted over. I turn my engine on for a bit and I go back to it after about 3-4 minutes, and then I then start driving. I got a text saying, you sitting in your car while it warms up. Glad you're doing your bit for global warming. Think on, lad. I'd like to just say that it's not global warming. It's actually called climate change now. So we're going to stick with that one. But thank you for the text in. Let me know how you guys keep yourself warm, because I mean, for me, if my car's frozen, how am I supposed to defrost it if I don't turn the engine on? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Help me out. Text in 81333. Start your text with the word London, or you can tweet in at BBC Radio London. I'm not the only one in the building right now. I've got a guest who's here with me, and she's just to double check. Are you here? I want to see if your voice is on the mic. Can you hear me?
I'm here. I can hear you.
Right, and I can hear you as well. I've got we spoke about this a minute ago, right? Do I introduce you as a fashion designer or a clothing designer? And you gave me you gave me a description. What was the word you said?
I don't want to say it.
Go on, you can say it. Was it?
I embellish garments.
Embellish garments. Yeah. We're going to get into that in just a minute about what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, right now in the studio with me is Meesha Lewis. What's going on, Meesha? You good?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming down. Now, what do you mean by embellish garments?
So how I started, basically, I would take my own items of clothing and embellish them with sequins, rhinestones. And yeah, that's what I do. Okay,
I can see one now that you're wearing. I don't know if no one else can see this right now, but I'm asking you: is that one that you embellished as well?
Yes.
As well. Nice. So, what's the procedure? You have a piece of garment and then all these sequins. How do you design that? Because it's a really intricate design. I can see.
So I'm going to be honest. This design is not my design, but when I do my own designs, which I should have brought with me, sorry I didn't.
That's all right.
I draw it out, and then I send it off to a lady in India.
Okay.
And she basically creates it for me.
Nice.
Because I don't know how to embroider, but that's something I'm looking to learn to do.
Nice.
But it's nice that my drawings and my creations can come to life.
I like that. So,
and then I can attach it to my clothing.
So you're so not just, I wouldn't say just the designer. I guess it's kind of the same thing, but you're an artiste as well.
Okay.
If you can draw stuff that people want to make into clothing.
But my drawings are not great. It's just...
Oh, come on, rate yourself now. Rate yourself, Meesha, man. Give yourself some accreditation.
It's just, I just enjoy it. And I just enjoyed to draw. I studied fashion for a little bit at college. I did fashion and textiles, shishiko stitch, applique, felting, all those different techniques.
Yeah, I know every single one of those things.
Yeah, of course.
I know exactly what you mean.
And also I learnt from my nan how to sew, because she used to make clothes. She'd go and buy the Vogue patterns from John Lewis.
Okay.
And she would create clothes for herself, for friends. And I just grew up watching her create fashion. Nice. And I just absolutely loved it. And, trying to get on a sewing machine and she's cussing me, say, come off my sewing machine, everything like that. So
I'm going to, just by the accent, I'm going to guess Jamaican?
No.
Where then? Oh, I was wrong. Maybe your accent's terrible.
My accent is terrible.
It was okay, good. I'm just going to...
my mum's Antiguan, my dad's St. Lucian.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
I'm a mix.
One of my producers has got her hands up in the air because she's... I can't remember if she's Antiguan or St. Lucian, but whatever you said triggered her to go, oh, I'm excited. Which one? Is it Antiguan? Is it St. Lucian? St. Lucian! There you go. Have you been to St. Lucian before?
Yes.
What's it like? Because I'm going there soon.
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Beautiful. So my family are from Soufrière, which is up in the mountains.
Okay.
But you want to go to the pitons and, just get scrubbed, just get down and dirty. Get
scrubbed down and... Wait, you're going to have to explain that one for me. Because this is radio. I don't know if people know what that means when you say that without context. It's a natural
volcano bath, basically.
Okay.
So you can go in the pools, dig the mud from the base, from underneath you, rub it on your skin. You will smell like sulfur. But you will come out, but you'll come out feeling soft like a baby's bum.
Okay, selling this to me, boy. Okay, so
you want to go to the bay, you want to go and get coconut from the coconut man, and you want to fish and take a boat ride. You're just going to enjoy it. You're going to have such an amazing time, and you'll come back just feeling healthy. You eat from the land. You go in the market, you see the chicken running around in the market.
Okay,
but then the chicken, you come back an hour later, and your chicken's cooked.
Okay. I feel like my vegetarian's not going to probably do that, but nonetheless.
Oh, I'm so
no,
sorry.
I'm not. No, I'm not vegetarian. So for me,
Island life.
I'll get involved in that. That's fine.
Or you go to out in the yard and you pick guava.
Okay.
And mash it up. Put lots of ice. For the kids, you have a pitcher with just guava and ice, and it melts down to a nice, refreshing juice. For the adults, you add some rum, preferably Chairman's.
Fair enough.
It's good St. Lucia.
Look at her. So it's an artiste, fashion designer, travel agent. I'm loving this. You're selling this to me. How, Meesha, can I ask? I know they say you're not supposed to ask someone their age, but I just kind of want to get a context of how long you've been doing this. How old are you, Meesha? How young are you, rather?
How old do you think I am?
I'm going to say the safest answer, you could look 55 to me. I say 21. Just because I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, let's stick with that number.
21?
No, I'm 28.
28?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 21 plus VAT, service charge, delivery charge, all sorts.
Oh, thank you.
I'm playing. I'm just messing. You don't look 28. You look a lot younger than that.
Thank you.
I'll give that to you.
I get
as well.
that a lot, and I'm happy with that.
So, I mean, college was, I'm going to guess, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for about 10 years?
No, I've been doing this for about a year and a half.
Okay.
I work in corporate, and I went to uni to study fashion PR.
Okay.
Because I wanted to go into fashion and I wanted to be able to, PR my own stuff. And then I did a year of the course, and I was like, I don't like people telling me what to design, or I didn't really get down with the forecasting. It wasn't for me. So I dropped it and I went to do straight PR.
Okay.
Because then it would cover all different aspects.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I still interned at fashion houses. I worked for a fashion company temporarily in their customer service department, and then interned in their press department at the same time when I could. And I just ended up in corporate. It was my character. My tutor said to me, I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to go work for a big fashion house. I'm going to do this, do that. She was like, you're suited for corporate. And I was like, forget corporate, that's not me. And then I ended up in corporate. So thanks to Sally.
Well, she knew what she was talking about.
She
then,
knew
evidently.
what she was talking about, and I've done very well. I'm going to take credit. I have done very well, and I just haven't been able to shake fashion from my spirit.
I guess that's, if it's in your core, if it's in your heart, and it's a passion of yours, you shouldn't have to shake it. It should be something you want to do anyway.
Yeah.
So you got corporate life and you got your fashion life. Well, passion life, which is fashion.
Passion fashion.
Oh, I rhymed. Oh, I should be an MC there. You see what I did? Yeah, man, I'm a poet, and I didn't have a clue. I was supposed to say know it, but never mind.
You tried to spice it up.
I tried to spice.
Do
you know what I love is that my producer just corrected me on that one, as if I didn't know what I was doing. Thanks, G. I'm not gonna get told off. He's gonna go, you didn't know, did you really? Later on. Oh, this is great. Do you know what? You got a really lovely energy and aura about you. You've come in here and you're very bright. But the thing is, when I'm watching the clothes that you're wearing in terms of the stuff that you've designed, all the sequins are quite dark. Do you have anything that's like bright?
Oh yeah, I have like full silver, full gold. Yeah, I do.
Full silver, full gold stuff?
Gold, yeah, loads of stuff. And I'm working on doing different colours, so I want to do a multicolour collection.
Okay.
So, I'm just liaising with my supplier to get the right stones and to get the right embellishments.
Nice. And it's
not a process that can be rushed. You have to find what's right.
Of course, take your time. You don't want to just jump in and say, all right, let me do this, and if it's not correct, then it's just gonna be a waste of your time.
Exactly.
So yeah, take your time on that. Is there anywhere I might have seen some of your items?
Well, I can't say where you've seen it. You've seen it on my Instagram. But
you might have had someone who might have worn it on stage. Or...
Yeah, so I've recently lent a few pieces to Miss Banks for a shoot that she's done. But hopefully it's in the pipeline, so I'll be working with her to do some custom pieces. And her stylist, Justin Rose. Shout out to him. And also Wretch. I had a meeting with Wretch, and he's taking a standard piece of mine, and I'm also doing him 2 custom pieces, but I'm not going to tell you what those designs are.
Listen, he needs to know before we need to know.
He knows what they are. We discussed it. He knows what they are. But again, the whole process, because it's a custom piece, it's just going to take some time. So he's looking forward to getting those pieces. And also Gen Music, he's a new up and coming artist. He's currently got a show with Wiley. He's performing on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
I'll put it on my Instagram for everybody to see on my stories. And yeah, he's a amazing up and coming talent. So yeah, check him out. He's wearing a few of my pieces as well. Okay.
And tell us the name, if I'm right. Is it Desire Green?
Desire Green.
Why Desire Green?
So it's after both my grandmothers. So Justin Desire and Lorraine Green.
Can I just say that whoever's got the surname Green, you're amazing. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying whoever does if your surname's Green, it's the best surname in life. I'm not saying mine is. I'm just saying if your surname's Green, it's amazing. I'm not saying Desire's not great.
Did you know that green, people that choose the colour green, they have traits of a genius?
What? Can I just put my hands up right now? Because Green's attached is a family name. I'm going to put my hands up right now. And it's not to signal anyone else. I just want to take claim that Green, whoever likes the colour green, yes, I love the fact that you know that and you've told me that. Thank you today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So tell me, I need to know, what side of London?
West London,
Come on.
Ladbroke Grove.
Come on.
All day.
Come
Born
on.
and bred.
How you mean?
Born in Paddington Hospital.
1, 2. How you mean? I'm saying west. I'm a bit further out west.
Where are you from?
I'm further out west.
Come on, share.
I'm actually outside northwest, so it's not really west, but no one ever claimed. Like, very rarely do you get people that go northwest and west are very attached.
Yes, they are.
Right? Like when I was younger, people never went. Only people that were from maybe South London. If you said you live in Northwest, they go north. You go if you know our bus routes and train routes, it's Northwest and West really.
But North Wheezy, I remember back in the day, North Wheezy put Northwest on the map.
Or the song.
Yeah, with Flooded.
I would like to say the song was a definite song that put us on the map, but we was on the map beforehand anyway.
Okay.
We was doing our thing beforehand.
To be fair, no, I'm going to agree with that. And I feel like
Yeah.
let's say the last 5 years, West has really been coming through. Maybe
It
a
really
little
has.
bit more. But yeah, West London definitely where
I love
we're
West
coming
London.
through.
I would. So you live in Ladbroke Grove.
Yeah.
That's if every time. So I used to do a comedy show at the Tabernacle.
Yep.
Once every, I think, 3 months or so, roughly. And as soon as the first show I ever did there, I fell in love. I was like, this area.
I used to do ballet classes as a kid in the Tabernacle.
It's just the culture that, I mean, you did ballet there. There obviously, it's where they, a lot of the
Galleries, they do exhibitions.
for carnivals.
And, carnival camp.
It's beautiful. The mass
It's a hub.
outfits.
It's a hub.
This
The
is what I'm
Tabernacle is
saying.
a hub.
If
But
you
it's
could
called
live
the
around there.
Tabernacle.
Well, then, all right. Knows your words, then all right. But the mere fact that you can be in an area like that and go, wow, there's so much culture in this one area. For me, I'd love to live in Ladbroke Grove. But then I saw the house prices and I was like, you know what? Where I live's fine. I could take a train or a bus down here. It's fine.
It's weird. I don't want to ever leave Ladbroke Grove or West London because the community is just, it's different.
It's special.
And it's interesting. If I have friends that don't live in West London, they come to meet my family and come to my house. They're like,
it's a whole different
nice
vibe.
round. They're like, it's just nice around here. It's just, there's a feeling about it. It's just different. Or if I meet guys, it's interesting. They say, what, you live in West? You're posh, innit?
Posh.
Me?
I don't know. Posh.
Never.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe not
But I
the
would
bank
say-
holiday weekend in August, posh, but
I would say in West London, you will find very well-spoken people.
yeah.
So
I just want to say, she doesn't mean that if you're not from West London, you're not well spoken. I just want to cover her back right there. I
Yes,
think
thank you.
everybody has the potential to
it's
be
just
well
something
spoken.
people point out, but there are well-spoken people all over London.
I'll give you that one. Meesha's in the building with me today. This is The Scene, BBC Radio London. I've got some more guests coming up as well. And Meesha, you're not going anywhere, are
Nope,
you?
I'm here.
You're going to chill here for a nice little bit?
Yep.
Nice. Well, Meesha's not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere for a good while. And because we're not going anywhere, how about we just hold up with some Beyonce?